My name is Lynn Bailey, and I just got done with a 9-day walk around Oahu called Walk the Talk Hawaii with HawaiianHope.org. This walk was about 130 miles, and it was a wet one this year, as you can see by my hair. But we learned a lot. We got to talk to a lot of people. We talked to people who are homeless and found out why they're homeless and what they need to get off the streets, what they want from life. We talked to some of the people who had questions about what they'd heard in the news, people who have homes but are interested in learning more about the homeless issue or are frustrated by it and don't know how they can help. So one of the most poignant moments for me on this walk was when I was sitting after a portion of the walk that went around Kaina Point, talking to a mother and her adult children, just talking story, sitting around in lawn chairs. And one of the sons was expressing his frustration about some of the homeless issues that he had noted and his inability to get people to be motivated to get off the streets. And his mother spoke up and said, "Oh, I was homeless for a year." And in fact, she had been homeless when he was 5 years old, and they had slept in a car for a year. And this was the first that this son had realized that. He had forgotten it. So it was a really neat moment to be a part of. Another thing that I think is very important is that we all need to stop using the terms them and us and those people when we're talking about the homeless issue. People who don't have houses are part of our family. These people are all somebody's children, somebody's parents, somebody's cousins, brothers, sisters, best friends. Sometimes the families can't help them because they're struggling themselves. Sometimes there are issues that are more complicated that don't allow families to help people who are homeless. But these people all are loved by somebody or have been at one point, and that's something that we need to all remember. It's not an us and them. These people are people. The other thing that we need to realize is there are a lot of people on Oahu who live paycheck to paycheck. That means one small problem or one large problem, like a large hospital bill, can cause somebody to lose their housing. And it can happen pretty quickly. And if they don't have a support system or somebody with money to help bail them out, then they will end up on the streets. And it will be hard to get back on their feet again. And affordable housing is one thing that can help solve that issue. If we can target more affordable housing to people who earn 30% to 80% of mean income, then that will help alleviate the problem. But right now what I'm seeing is a lot of the new developments going in, even those developments that are workforce housing or that are called affordable housing, only are targeted at people making 80% to 100% of the mean income. And even then, it's only going to be required to be affordable for the next 10 to 15 years. That means our problem on Oahu is only going to get bigger. There are going to be more people who cannot afford housing. There are going to be more people who cannot afford a place to live and stay dry at night. So we need to find a solution to our affordable housing issues. The other thing we need to realize is that our homeless community is a microcosm of our own community. So just like you look around and you see homeless people who have mental illness or drug addictions or who struggle to work really hard and they're just not getting anywhere. There are people who care for other people. There are people who take advantage of other people. You see that same thing in the larger society as a whole. So again, it's not an us and them issue. The homeless people are us. And we need to start treating them like such. Respect these people and realize that they're part of our ohana and figure out what we can do to find solutions to our very large homeless issues. Thank you.